All right, you guys, we are here with Andrea. So Andrea is one of my Pro Performer Promise winners.
Yes.
So she's one of my sponsored athletes, and she's making her fitness pro debut tomorrow.
Arnold debut, yes.
So how are you feeling right now?
I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel like I go into like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. But that's only like little pieces of it. In general, I feel really good.
So what did you do differently? The last show that you were in was Ben Weeder.
Mm-hmm.
So what have you done differently between then and now? I know you were like at the end of your season last year. You were like, I'm tired, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So how did you push through from November to now?
Well, I took a small break. I mean, it was only a few weeks, but it was Thanksgiving and my birthday, so it was good enough. And then, to be honest, I uninstalled Instagram. Let's start there. She got off of social media.
That's a good way to do that. That's for sure. Yep.
And I just decided like I had to do better than I did last time.
Yeah.
You know, I had a really good season last year until Ben Weeder.
Yeah.
And so I feel like Ben Weeder was kind of a fluke for me. But I'm like, well, yes, I want to do better than that, but I also want to do better than what my new best has been. And so I'm like, if I want to be better than that, I need to do better.
Yeah.
And so I pretty much just was like, you don't have a choice. You have to do better. If that means, like I said, uninstalling social media so you're less distracted, or that was, to be honest, that was really the main thing, is like just spending less time. Yes, spending less time focusing on things what I wasn't doing or what other people are doing, like just focusing on myself. I feel like I had significantly less stress because of that.
Yeah.
And I was able to just like do what I do every single day and not be like worried about, is this enough or is this not enough? It's just like, this is what the plan is, that's what you're supposed to do, and that's what you're doing, and that's control the controllables.
Well, it was hard because like last year you came so close to qualifying for the Olympics so many times. Like how many second places did you get last year?
Four.
2
of them by 1 point.
That's rough, you guys.
Two of them by 1 point.
When you're that close, it's almost like okay, I really want to push harder, but at the same time, like fuck this shit.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was by Ben Weeder. I was just like, I feel like at my best I could win this, but at that point I was just like, I don't really care.
Yeah, no, I get that. I totally understand that. So now you've had a few months. You've had a chance to decompress. You've had a chance to get rid of the distractions, all those kinds of things. Going into the Arnold tomorrow for prejudging, how are you feeling? Like, what is your expectation for tomorrow?
I know that it will be a personal best, physique-wise, because I can see myself. I know that it's a personal best. I just hope that, like I have competed against a lot of these girls. It's like, I know it's taboo. Like, oh, don't say you want to do this. Don't say you want to do it. But I think I can get in the first call out tomorrow.
No, that's you have to have confidence. That's confidence right there.
I think that I can get in the first call out tomorrow, especially because, like I said, I know it's a personal best. And the last time Tyler judged me, I was fat. To be honest, that's the thing I'm most excited about. I am going to look dead in Tyler's eyes and be like, look at me. Because at Ben Weeder, when I got feedback from him, he asked, like, okay, do you want physique feedback, routine feedback? I said, oh, I don't need physique feedback. I don't need the feedback.
And when we say fat, we mean fat by competitor standards.
Competition.
Not normal people standards.
And so I told him, I said, I don't need physique feedback. I have some self-awareness. And he just kind of giggled.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited tomorrow for him to see like what I look like now and to be like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to look like on stage.
This is it. This is a lot better.
So I'm just really excited. Like, I think that I can have a really good chance to show that I am competitive, even though I didn't qualify for the Olympia last year, to show like that I am competitive in a lineup of a lot of Olympians.
Well, to be fair, when you go to that many shows and you're that consistently in the top 2, you are competitive.
Right.
There's no, I want to show that I can. You are competitive, period. So, you have to go into a show. It's not taboo. You got to go into a show thinking that you can win it.
Yeah.
And there's things you can't control. We always know this, but at the same time, if you've done all the things that you can control, you got to go in with the confidence thinking, I can do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about your routine? What are you feeling about with routine?
Oh, I'm so excited about the routine. I'm nervous. I will tell you, it's a little risky for me, skills wise. However, It's very different style than I normally do music-wise, but it's a very good routine. I will tell you that. It's a very good
totally
routine.
Different, totally
it's
new?
totally different.
Okay.
It's totally new. It like if I nail it the way that I believe I can nail it, again, same thing with the physique where I'm like, oh, I think I can be in the top 5. Like, I think I can be in first call out. I think this will be a top 3 routine. Like, I feel that confident about this routine.
Well, one of the things, too, is that Arnold freaking loves the fitness routines, you know? So maybe he'll get up and do a selfie while you're doing one of your routines.
I hope so. I just know, like, I do a lot of homework on my division, and I know what ranks well, and I know, you know, I get feedback, obviously, from the judges, which, obviously, our division is a little subjective, so you have to take feedback a little bit with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
However, I listen to my feedback, and I see how shows play out.
Yeah.
So I feel like I applied what I have learned in the exact right way this time.
Nice.
So I feel really confident about that. And like I said, it's very different stylistically for me. So I think a lot of people are going to be really surprised, but like, wow, that was really good. So I'm like so excited. A little nervous, like I said, because it's risky, but I think like it will be really good.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, you know, you want to have the nerves. If you don't have the nerves, then something's wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So, well, if you could leave everybody with one thought, like maybe something that you could think of that, like you were talking about, you know, kind of getting rid of the distractions and stuff like that. What's something that you could leave people with as far as getting out of their own heads or going into the next season, how they can make that the best for them, or whatever it might be that would be helpful for them?
This is what it is. This is what. Well, there's 2 things.
Okay.
The first thing, these are like kind of 2 things that me and my friends say to each other. The first thing is remember who you are. That's like whenever I'm in my head, like one of my friends will tell me like, remember who you are. Like, that's it. You don't have to be nervous about anything. You know who you are. You know what you do. Like, just remember that. And then the other thing is when my friend said this to me, she's like, they have to beat you too. And I'm like, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
They do have to beat me too. So it's just like, I just have to remember like that I know what I've done and the work that I've done, and none of that changes if I stand next to someone who's in better condition than me. You know what I mean? Like if I look at my check-in photos and I say, oh my gosh, I look amazing, this is a personal best, that doesn't go away.
That's right.
If I'm standing next to Sydney Gillen.
Right. You're still
right.
Best.
I'm going to lose to that person, but I already know who I am and what I've done.
That's right.
And then, like I said, as far as competition, when I'm just like, oh my gosh, what about this person? What about that person? I'm like, you know what? They have to beat you too.
Well, that's you know, as the saying goes, they put their pants on one leg at a time too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They got to go through the same emotions you do. They got to go through the same trials and tribulations. They got to put just as much work in as you do. So you all are on the same playing field.
Yeah.
You know, you're all playing the same game. So that's awesome. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna be there to cover prejudging and finals tomorrow.
So
I'll make sure to get some juicy stuff.
Get your suits, code Andrea 10.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Right? Yeah.
One thing about me, I'm going to sell a suit. Okay.
She is. She's very good at it. I'll be honest. She's very good. One of my top athletes right here. So with that, you guys, we will see you tomorrow for fitness prejudging, and then tomorrow night for fitness finals. So go give her a follow, even though she's not on Instagram.
I will be as soon as I step off stage. I'll be back.
There you go.
Fit Mom.
There we go. Awesome. All right, guys. We'll see you later.